Welcome everybody. This is Brian Williams back with you again to talk to you a little bit about some science you can do at home with your kids using very basic materials that you have right around your house. And today we're going to be making ice cream. And so ice cream is a nice way to talk to your kids about states of matter and what does it take to turn something that's liquid into something that's solid, to take something like half and half and turn it into ice cream. And so we're going to be making ice cream. We're going to do it in plastic bags using materials you've got right around your house. I am joined today by my son David and my daughter Kaya, and they've made ice cream before. We did this a long time ago, and so they are ice cream experts. So we're going to take you through all the ingredients, take you step by step through the process of making some really wonderful vanilla. We're going to make vanilla ice cream today. So David, how about tell us what you've got over here?
I have vanilla flavoring, sugar, white sugar, and rock salt.
Right, okay, so rock salt, and maybe rock salt, maybe you have to go to the grocery store, grab some rock salt. Everybody doesn't have that around their house. Kai, what do you got?
I have a measuring cup and 2 measuring teaspoons, a little bag and a big bag, and 2 towels.
2 towels, yeah. The bags, I recommend that you use freezer bags. You want to get the more durable freezer bags just because they hold up a little bit better and they don't burst quite as easily. All right, so we're going to start by getting our ice cream mixture set. And all this takes is really some cream, some sugar, and some vanilla. So I'm going to give Kaya the vanilla. David, you're going to grab the sugar. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of sugar, and we're going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're going to do about a cup of cream. All these measurements are pretty inexact. You really can't make it wrong. Kids will add more sugar if they want more sugar. But we're going to do about a cup. I'll say this, a little bit goes a long way. So let's see. That's probably a little bit more than a cup. Yeah, we'll add a little bit more, just a little bit more. There we go. All right, so here is our cream. Oh, okay, let's open our, there we go. We're gonna do our sugar. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of sugar. Great, great, great. And then we're going to do 1 teaspoon of the vanilla. You don't need a whole lot of vanilla, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, here's a secret. You want to try to squeeze as much air out of the bag as you can when you seal it up. So we're going to squeeze as much air out, and then we're going to seal it up nicely. Good, good, good. All right, so this is our mixture. I'm going to give this over to Kaya, and she's just going to kind of squeeze it and mix it with her fingers so we get all of our ingredients mixed up well. David and I now are going to start to work on our ice bath. So we've got a big 2-liter bag here. David is going to fill this up about halfway full with ice. Pour it in. So just pour it in. That's good. Perfect. All right, so we've got our ice there, about halfway full. Now, here's the science. Water freezes at about 0 degrees Celsius. If we want our ice cream to freeze, we've got to get this actually colder than 0 degrees Celsius. And so what we're going to do is we're going to add salt to it. What salt does, it actually lowers the freezing point of water so that we get an ice bath that's colder than 0 degrees Celsius. We'll get down to maybe 3 or 4 degrees below 0, and that will be cold enough for our ice cream to freeze. So we're gonna go ahead and add some rock salt to our ice. Just about half of that, David, should be good. Go ahead, a little bit more, a little bit more. That's good. That's good. And so what's gonna immediately happen is that this rock salt is gonna start to melt the ice. But really what it's doing is it's lowering the freezing point of water. So the water is gonna get colder. The water ice bath is gonna get colder than 0 degrees Celsius. All right, how's it looking, Kaya? All right, so we've got our mixture, looks good, mixed up well there. We're gonna put it in our ice bath. All right, so David, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a little bit of that ice that we have left over, and we're gonna put that on top. Looking good. Perfect. All right. And then once again, we're gonna try to get all the air out of the bag, and we're gonna seal it up nicely. All right. Looking good. Now, this is gonna get really cold. It's gonna get down to maybe 3-4 degrees below zero, and that's really uncomfortable if you're holding it in your bare hands. And that's why Kaya brought these wonderful towels for us. So Kaya, if you'll hand me a towel. We're gonna take our towel and we're gonna wrap our bag in the towel. And this will serve a couple of purposes. It'll protect our hands from getting too cold, but it'll also, if for some reason your bag breaks, it's in the towel, it won't leak all over the table, all over the floor. So all we're gonna do is to start to just kind of move this around, moving around. You're gonna be very gentle with it. And after a while, if you're doing this as a family, after a while, you'll pass it to your friend or your family, your brother, your sister, and you'll let them shake for a little while. You're gonna be shaking for a while. So we're gonna speed this up. We'll be sitting here for a long time watching. You'll be sitting here watching this shake. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and take our ice cream out, and so it's pretty solid inside our bag there. And so Kaya, if you can hand me the other towel there. So the second towel is for wiping our bag. So our ice cream has been soaking in a brine solution. Brine is another word for salt water. It's been soaking in a brine solution. So there's salt water all over our bag. So if we open our bag now, chances are some of that salt water is gonna slip into our ice cream and we'll have salty ice cream, which is not very good. So we're gonna make sure that we wipe off our bag, get all that brine off. And you can see it's pretty solid now. And put this down here. All right, and we're going to wipe off our bag really nicely so that none of that salt water gets into our ice cream. And you can see it's pretty solid now. People are smiling. Why are y'all smiling?
Because I'm excited to eat.
Why are you smiling? All right, let's wipe our bag off. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get our ice cream scoop and open this up. Wow, and we've got ice cream in there. So I'll take the scoop here, and I'm gonna get a scoop for Kaya. That's really great ice cream there. And I'm gonna get a scoop for David here. I know you're watching to make sure I give you as much as I gave Kaya, right? So it's a nice scoop of ice cream there. I'll give you a little bit more there, David.
Also easy to
And then I want you guys to taste it and tell me kind of what you think. How's it taste, guys?
Best ice cream I've ever had.
That's pretty good. So once again, really simple little experiment, little activity you can do with your kids. So just talk to them about solids, liquids, and gases. How do we get something to move from a liquid into a solid? Salt and its effect on the melting point of water, the freezing point of water. This is a really, really great experiment, little activity you can do with your kids at home that uses really, really simple materials. So go do some science. See you next time. Good?